Hi everyone, it's me again, or it's me for the first time, which can be very sexy, or not. I don't care if you are attracted to me or not, but if you're watching this video, I really appreciate it though. So today I'm gonna be talking about polyamory and relationships. I'll touch a bit on my relationships, maybe, because I'm trying to freestyle this one. So, in the past, I haven't been very honest with a lot of people when it came to my relationships outside of very, very close friends or people who I knew would be accepting of me being polyamorous. And to those who didn't know, I'm sorry if you didn't know that. There are many secrets which I hold and I try to open up, and it's really strange that I pretty much talk about them on YouTube but never had the guts to do them elsewhere. It's kind of strange how we open up through another medium rather than talking in front of the other, or before it would be letters or, I don't know, even parcels. Mail pigeons for all I care. But now it's really different. We have social media, we can stalk anyone, we can do anything really. So what I wanted to say, oh yeah, before I start, welcome to my channel. Usually I discuss things and I do my makeup as I do it, and I'm a trans guy. And I'm queer. And poly. This is if you're a first timer. If you know this, pat yourself on the back. So basically, I probably should have known that I'm polyamorous from a very young age. Because I remember I used to say, oh, I love this guy, but I have a crush on this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. And in general, my sexuality is quite fluid, but I settled on the term queer because to me, it holds an umbrella for something between bi and gay. And usually I tell people that if they ask me that I'm too gay to be bi, and too, I like women, so that doesn't really make me too gay, you know? And neither am I a gold star gay or whatever. I don't know. Do those exist? Can I be on? I don't know. Those are kind of like transphobic-ish, so I'm not sure how they work. And polyamory is finally getting accepted a bit more in open relationships, which is really interesting because it kind of always was underground. And the more time goes, the more I see that people embrace it. People embrace open relationships. But there's a lot of people who go, our generation is so fucked. Like, so many people in open relationships, so many people ditching their partners and jumping onto someone else. And I was talking to Lucas, my partner, the other day, and we were trying to think, like, how many people do we know our age who are still together from our generation, and we were pretty much the only ones. I'm not saying we're antisocial, which we are, but when we ask other people who we're friends with, they can't think of anyone else either. I haven't done my brows in a minute, so I'm really trying hard, and I want to do it on camera as well. And I'm gonna do a simple look today, because I'll be talking a lot and I don't want to be interrupted by what I'm doing too much. So there's a lot of myths about polyamory, like, is it cheating? Is it not cheating? And those things you can easily Google, but I want to talk about things which are more crucial, like the fact that you need to communicate with your partners a lot. You need to tell if you're jealous, you need to tell if something's off, and you need to listen to your partner, or partners if, you know, both are complaining at the same time, or if you have more than two partners. I always kind of settled for two partners, so it started off with me having two partners, then me having zero. Zero. I had one, then I had two, then back to one for a long while. Hookups, two, one. It kept flinging between one and two all the time. And recently I found out that I actually want to hook up again. And this is really strange to say and to open up, but it's something I wanted to say. Because if we're not open with it, with ourselves, it's hard. And polyamory is one of those aspects which I struggle to accept the most, and specifically when it binds into my sexuality, because I used to identify as a gay trans man for many years, and then I kind of started asking myself, what about women? Because I realized that I was also still attracted to them. Or like my attraction was dormant and then came back to me. And I have no luck with women whatsoever, to make it funny. But I'm not saying I have stellar luck with other men, you know? And I fucked up my brow. My brows are a bit less fucked up. And I was saying that I had really big trouble accepting myself when it came to being poly and specifically my attraction to women, up to the point that I ended up posting everywhere about it and getting downvoted for it. So that was really fun and very helpful of many people. So thank you to all who didn't. Thank you to everyone who didn't help. So yeah, that was me if you saw that crazy post floating around. Which you didn't, most likely. Anyway, so I don't know why it's so shameful to come out as poly, and specifically to me, I'm trans, I'm queer. And poly to me was the hardest, because I already felt like a deviant, and I was asking myself, I feel like this is something I can control, I can make myself less deviant, because I had a lot of friends who were poly in mono relationships, and so I would ask them like, wait, aren't you poly? And they'd be like, yeah, but my partner wants me to be mono, and obviously those relationships didn't work out. I'm sorry, you have to be transparent with your partner. If you're poly, you have to tell them that. And there has to be a consensus between you two. I'm really sorry, but this is my opinion. And I don't understand DADT as well. Like, I've encountered it, and I just don't understand, how can you be so delusional? How can you not trust someone who you want to spend your life with? So yeah, I don't know, I've really been in a sort of thinkative mood when it comes to relationships. I've been thinking a lot, kind of to, do this video, to talk about polyamory, to talk about my own mistakes, to talk about someone else's mistakes. But yeah, there's a lot of things which I really don't understand. Like, things which are obvious to me, like communication, just aren't obvious to others, or aren't necessary to others, and then their relationship falls apart. And I'm sorry, but my relationship is gonna be 9 years in December. So I guess I can say a thing or two when it comes to this generation of dating. I don't want to be like a super smart ass or anything, because I'm not. But I just wish people would talk to one another more. I wish they would understand what's going through their partner's head. And it's really interesting as well, because like sometimes you want more intimacy, sometimes you just want a different perspective, which is usually my case, because me and Lucas are way too similar. So everyone has the reason. Someone's like kinkier sex, someone more sex, and I understand the more sex part, because having more sex is always fun or nice in theory, but they don't always turn out to be nice. But the thing is, when it comes to your relationship, it's a constant building. So, you might have a closed relationship now, close poly one, or you might have a mono one, and then all of a sudden you'll end up with a poly one, or you'll go back to being mono. But relationships change, and people have to accept that, just like people change. And some people really don't accept it, they don't give their partner the chance. And it's really sad when I see that, or when I see people break up. I see my friends break up, when I see other people break up. What I'm trying to say is that it all really boils down to communication. And if I were to say one thing which would change your relationship if you're having any struggle, whether it's mono or poly, I'd say communicate. This is really the point of the video. And also to come out as poly kind of properly. And that's the thing, there's a lot of things which, family doesn't know. And that's also quite heartbreaking. But you gotta live and accept that some people stay, some people won't stay, partner, friend. Everyone will play some role in your life, and then they'll go. And that's quite sad. But I'm not saying everyone. Obviously, you'll be left with some people. But the thing is that you need to make sure that the people you are left with are worth it. That they're worth keeping, that they're worth disclosing everything to, or disclosing however important information you want to disclose. It's very strange because I'm in a place where a lot of people know ABC about me, or some people know BD, and I'm not really open with everyone, besides, a few handful. And the thing that always pulls me back is fear. So a resolution is kind of to be open, to be more social. But that doesn't always work that way. So yeah, I wish I were more social, but you know, I can't really change that about me. I guess I just wanted to talk about it because it's raining. I'm feeling sad in general, and just like I want to improve myself. I want to improve my relationships. So it's not like I'm gonna shut up and not talk to my partners. It's, you know, I will say, hey, I'm sad, hate this, hate that, you know? I think the take is over, yeah. And also an important aspect is that all relationships are supposed to be two or more people who are in close contact with each other, who understand each other. And I wanted to emphasize that when that's not the case, you need to learn to let go. And that is a very, very hard thing to do. And recently, like over my past breakups, I've always been the one to do it. Because there's lack of communication, or there's cheating, or some other bullshit, you know? But the point is, you have to find strength in you to do it. Regardless if it's your only relationship, your second, your third, your 121st, I don't care. And it's going to be okay. Because people come, people go, people stay. I was also thinking the other day that me and Lucas have been through so much shit. Like, we've been there for each other for so long that we know each other inside out. We complete each other's sentences. So I don't know how will the world unfold. But you know, sometimes you are looking for like a sign to approach someone, to change your relationship, or to do something. I wanted to say that if you're watching this, it's pretty much that sign, because I'm corny and every blog there's somewhere post. So do whatever you want to do. Because by the end of the day, you're the one who needs to build your own circle and who needs to take care of yourself. And when a relationship becomes two people instead of one, or a triad becomes three different people, you need to let it go. I'm gonna quickly apply my lips. So in conclusion, thank you for watching my video. I hope I inspired you to do something. And I did a very simple look and not avant-garde at all. I didn't do highlight, I didn't do anything because I didn't have that much time. And I wanted to kind of think, and think. And also I wanted to talk to you. And thank you very much for watching.